Hello, Libra. Welcome to another morning inspo. Happy Friday. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you guys are doing well. I do have a download for you. If you are new here, I'm Aji, and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Okay, had to light an incense today. Clear the energy. I do have a download for you. For some of you guys, this download is going to be for some. Trust yourself. You are growing. There's a need for you to trust yourself. You are growing and you are stretching yourself beyond, like beyond. I also do have something to read to you. Um, don't resist any points of instability in your life. This even applies to your most treasured relationships or creative projects. That instability is just a growing pain because more consciousness, more love, more light wants to infiltrate and pervade all parts of your life. The instability is not a sign of sickness, but of growth. So don't fret. Instead, choose to flow and grow. Okay. And also, you have receiving. You're receiving what you want because what you want wants you. Right now, there may be just points of lots and lots of triggers, lots of things coming up from the past, relationship issues, even. And this is how you're growing. I feel like somebody could have taken a step back. And you know what we say about them step back. Sometimes you gotta when you shoot in the slingshot, you got to pull that sling all the way back to make it go further. So sometimes you may have to take a couple steps back in order for you to propel forward. In order for you to bounce back like you never did, in order for you to kind of fly. So this may be a time where you're taking some steps back. Okay, this may be a time of instability for you. You may not feel like yourself, um, and that's okay because you're growing through it. Just flow. The instability is a sign of growth. Okay. I wanted to go into I feel like I need a lot today. I don't know about y'all, but I need a message. Okay. I'm going into the game of life. Yeah, I know this is my favorite book. Might need to sit back and read this book again. What messages do we have for Libra? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I bless the past and forget it. I bless the future, knowing it has in store for me endless joy. I live fully in the now. I bless the past and forget it. I bless the future, knowing it has in store for me endless joys. I live fully now in the now. All right. That is you not you being 100% present. Why are we blessing the past? Because it brought us here. We're blessing the future because we know it has endless joys in store, and we are fully living in the now, which means we are soaking up every moment, soaking up all the happiness, not letting the past rob us of our joy. Okay. And these are affirmations you can say. What the spirit wants us to affirm today. The Game of Life is like a book of affirmations. Um, Florence Scovel Shinn, she kind of teaches you how to talk. It's like teaches you how to speak again, teaches you how to speak over your life. I think it's a beautiful book. I think everybody should have like certain books everybody should just have. All right. I have an optimistic outlook on life. Let's say it 4 times together. I have an optimistic outlook on life. 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 What about my future excites me the most? What am I doing to get closer to my goals? Feeling optimistic about the future, feeling excited because you know that there is endless joy in store for you in this future. You know there's endless joys that are in store. You know there's a lot for you. Oh, the tarot energy is the Ace of Wands, fiery energy, Ten of Cups, ultimate joy. You have the Ace of Wands coming in, spontaneous, fun energy. All right. Um, there's a lot of fire, a lot of spark, a lot of unexpectedness. Something could change at the snap of the finger, like something changes. This is change happening, new beginnings, some type of newness coming in. What do we want to do? I did want to do the Rose Oracle today. Mm. All right, let's get right into this morning inspo. Remember, only take what resonates and leave what does not. All right. Okay. I needed some oil. I had to wear my Phoenix crystal today because I feel a rebirth coming on. I feel somebody is rising. Remember, the Phoenix self destructs. It's a self destruction. May look messy. But this must take place. This must take place in her rebirth, in her growth. This must take place. All right. What is the morning inspo for Libra? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, you have held. I just want to be held. Somebody just want to be held. Somebody just want to be held, supported, called it, like sureness of the soil, and you are being held right now. You have unseen help. You have unseen help by a lot of your ancestors too. Something is coming together. There's a new story. There's a phoenix. There's phoenix energy happening because you do have the return. And as you're going through this rebirth, this death and rebirth, you are being held. There is sureness. There is the soil. Like you're not going to just walk outside and drop through the soil. I hope. Okay. Hope you just not gonna walk outside and drop through the soil. You know the sureness of the soil. You know that there is support underneath your feet. You are not worried about falling. So spirit is telling you, do not be worried about falling. I got you. You cannot fall. That's like a baby being held in your arms, and the whole time they're worried about falling. You're not going to fall. I got you. And this is an elder. This is grandma. When grandma got the kids. Okay. This is when grandma has the kids. Grandma knows exactly what she's doing. Grandma knows. Grandma been here before. Grandma knows what you need before you even know it. This is not her first go around, okay? And then grandma has a team to support it. So if grandma gets tired, there's another ancestor to come and hold you. And this is all unseen help. Try to feel that love today. You may even have to hug yourself. I had to just hug myself. Like it's been a while since I just held myself, like held myself. For some of you guys, you may need to hug yourself and just say, I love you, and breathe. I used to do that exercise all the time. And that may need to come back, okay? Wow, trust the seasons in career, embracing change, cycles of life, transition, and growth. Trust yourself was one of the downloads, and it's coming out in career, and it's trusting the seasons of change, trusting your growth, trusting the transition, and most importantly, it's the instability. So somebody might be in career, but career is not feeling stable right now. Career is not feeling like something that's going to support you, hold you, but spirit is telling you, you are held. Spirit is telling you, you are held. Spirit is telling you, I got you. You cannot fall. You keep counting on all these other people to have you when I got you. And all these other people that you're counting on to support you, they show up short-handed or empty-handed every single time. But some of you guys, you could be putting the support, the trust in someone else's hands. It's too hard for them to carry. They're being held too. You telling another baby to carry you, and they're like, I'm a baby myself. Shoot. Can't hold all that. Spirit is telling you, I got you. I have you. You're growing right now. Things may be unstable. You might be feeling triggered. Okay. There may be relationships, treasured relationships, careers, creativity that feels unstable right now. But trust the seasons. Because seasons change. That's the one thing about seasons. So if you're in this season right now, your next season is not going to be that way. There's a need for you to keep looking forward. God is doing a new thing, and it's already lining up. All you have to do is trust where you are right now, and trust that you are being held where you are. Trust that you are being supported, even if you can't see it, even if you can't feel it. That's that mustard seed of faith. And some people may need to pray for more faith. Pray for your faith to strengthen. If you may notice that you are a little bit unfaithful, or you don't have faith or trust, especially if you can't see it, you can't trust it yet. That's something that you need to pray for, because we have to trust, or we have to have faith beyond seeing. We have to walk by faith, not by sight. And also for those people, make sure you watch how you treat people on your way up. because as you grow in life and you get these levels and their test. A lot of I was just talking to a friend, a lovely Libra. Hey Asha. I just want to have a gang of this Libra of friends. Okay. This a gang of Libra friends. Okay. Hey friend. And I was just talking to a fellow Libra and we were talking about how we are really, really good with power. And we were most likely talking about ourselves, but I know a lot of Libras who get power and they turn corrupt. I know a lot of people who get power or get positions and they talk down on people. I may have talked down on people with power. Power is a funny type of thing, but I feel like I can handle power now. I'm not like a crazy person. I wouldn't be like that crazy boss that's just talking to you crazy, reminding you every step of the way that I'm the boss. Like we know, okay? But be mindful of how you treat people on your way up. That's also a lesson. And it's okay if you may have not treated people so well on your way up. You may have had people shit on you, okay? And when you got up there, you could have just, that could have happened, okay? You may have had some projections or whatever. Whatever it is, you're growing through it. And whatever it is, you didn't come this far to be left right here. So you're being held, you're actually being carried through. Trust the season. You're going through a period of transition and growth. All right. And love, healing is happening. You are not broken. Trust the process. It is safe to soften. Mm. This is a mouthful. Where do I start? Spirit, why you keep playing with me today? Okay. Healing is happening. You are not broken. Trust the process. It is safe to soften. For some of you guys, you may feel broken when it comes to love. You may feel like you cannot be soft. You cannot be vulnerable. And that brokenness, that is what's making you feel broken. For some of you guys, you are not naturally wired that way. You're wired in a way where you're open and you're vulnerable. You share the most innermost, delicate pieces of yourself. And I felt like there could have been people in your life time and time again that didn't know how to handle you, didn't even know how to receive you. And that could have made you harder in protection, you protecting yourself. Um, you realizing that, you can't be this way with everyone. You realizing that this may be a weapon for some people to use against me. Um, and this has hardened you up, but you're not broken. For some of you guys, you feel like you can't soften back up. For some of you guys, you may be triggered, 100% triggered when it comes to a love relationship. And the biggest question is it safe for you? Is it safe for me to open myself up? Well, the one of the questions you should start asking and searching for, whether you just have to ask the question before you go into meditation or ask the question before you go to sleep to let your subconscious mind do its work. Ask yourself, why did I close? Why did I close my heart? What happened? If you don't know, because for some of you guys, for some of you guys, this could be a pathology. For some of you guys, this could have happened as a child. For some of you guys, you could have pushed this memory way, 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 way back. The question is, why did I close my heart? I'm starting to really, really like look at life. And don't get me wrong, I have my days now. I'm nowhere near perfect. I'm starting to realize that life is your experiences. what you're experiencing in life. And some of us, we were not protected from a young age. I know I had to grow up fast. It's a lot of things that I've seen at ages where y'all would be like, well, who the hell? But that's just how it was, especially where I grew up. I seen a lot of things. And in a lot of things, it kind of like rips you of your innocence in a sense. It desensitizes you. Um, like just by how I've grown up, I know the importance of a child staying a child for as long as possible. God damn it, okay? For as long as possible. What are you in a rush for? To grow up and to understand things that you have to learn through experience. You cannot learn this here. You won't understand it unless you go through some things. And a lot of our experiences, we all come here today. We all are here. There's something that brings you here if you're here. Our experiences are similar. And you may be looking at yourself like, oh, there's no way that someone else could have. There's no way that a person could have. There's no way. But we're all here. We could be anywhere in the world. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. You can, and that's why I love you guys and appreciate all of the support. But the question is why'd you close your heart? What is it about love? What are you telling yourself about love? What are you telling yourself about vulnerability? What are you telling yourself about your true self? Or what was told to you about your true self? Maybe you were told that you can't. People aren't going to like that. Maybe that's what you were told. Maybe you were told you were too sensitive. Shut up. Don't nobody care. Maybe you feel like, well, what's the point? But healing is happening when it comes to love. Something is softening you up, like softening you up. On the spiritual plane, you have sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self care. These are tears. This is rain. This is bath water. This is the water that you drink. Waters are sacred right now. Waters are very, very sacred. The sacred waters, nourishment. Your tears are going to nourish your soul in ways that you don't know. You're being held. You can't sit back and cry. Don't just like fetal position. I don't know if you can see. Let me try to focus. Okay. Look like she's in fetal position. So for some of you guys, this is a message. You can go ahead. You can cry. On the spiritual plane, these are nourishing waters. Your grandmother knows. Your grandmother's been there. Shout out to all the grandmothers. Your grandmother has been there. Your ancestors have been there. Like I could never tell a person what to do to get off, heroin or harsh drugs. I've never been there. But someone who has, who made it through, they're perfect for the job. Your ancestors are perfect for the job. Your support in the unseen realm, they're perfect for this job. They know exactly what they're doing. I just think about the confidence and the inner knowing that grandma has or grandpa has when they're around the kids. And it's just like the kids, they just grab they know what the kid need. The kids don't drive them crazy. It's just like your grandmother knows. And I keep saying grandmother, okay? Your grandmother knows. The advice from spirit is the great mother. That's why I keep on saying grandmother. The great mother, surrender to thy mystery. Fall into her arms. You are already being held by the universe. You just need to fall. It's like tense. Body could be aching, your body could be sore, tense, uncomfortable. You won't just lie down. It's like you're still trying to not put all your weight on mother. And the mother is like, fall into me. I can take it. I done been there. I'm built for this job. I'm here for this. This is what I'm here for. Surrender. Let go. It's safe for you to soften. It's safe. It is safe. All right. What's coming towards you is the breathing rose. Heart healing, emotions, connections, and time eases. Easier time. Heart healing, emotional healing. You're able to connect more on a deeper level that's coming towards you in a snap of a finger, kind of like that. A lot of you guys are healing as you sleep. So get your rest today. Like I didn't feel like it. I was gonna I do my 5 miles every time after I record. And today I may get out there, but I'm not rushing. I'm not trying to hit no. Usually I try to get out there at a certain time. I go to my little favorite place beside the lake and meditate. It's beautiful. I spend like way longer time out there. I just love being in the sun in nature, and that's just been helping me. But I may be doing those 5 miles this evening. Okay, take it easy on yourself. Take it easy and really take it easy. Taking it easy means saying, "I could we change the subject? I need to learn that. I need to learn that. I have hardening myself up, and this may help you. While hardening myself up, let me know if you relate to this. Hardening myself up has forced me to sit through uncomfortable, triggering conversations that I'm afraid to leave, afraid to show weakness. What somebody said, oh, that's getting to you right now? Because I've had people play on my weaknesses. So when you grow up like I grew up, and I grew up in a rough environment, you couldn't show no weakness. You couldn't show what was hurting you. Not even at home. Not even at home. That's why some of you guys have a hard time sitting. You have a hard time resting because at home you still had to be on guard. At home, I still had to be on guard. A lot of the harshest thing said to me was at home. A lot of the things that broke me was at home, or tried to break me was at home. But so for some of you guys, you don't know what is safe. I'm not safe here. You continue to look over your shoulder. But heart healing is coming towards you. Emotional healing, deeper connection is coming towards you, a deeper connection with yourself and the universe. This is a beautiful reading. All right. And the overall message is the Rose Garden. I am going to read this out of the book. This is innocence. We talked about innocence being gone, forgiveness. Be gentle with yourself. We were just talking about all of the ease of being nice and being gentle to yourself while you're going through a lot of things. For some of you guys, you grew up in certain ways where you just could not be, and you tried to make the best of it. Some of you guys, you have a paradise in your head, a fantasy land in your head. You have an amazing mind. All right, let's see the Rose Garden. You are holy and whole. You're innocent and innately good. Innately good. You are holy and whole. You're innocent and innately good. You're wholly welcome here. You never got kicked out of the garden. None of us did. This card delivers a message to welcomeness, of returning to our innocence. If you feel as if you've done something wrong without knowing what you've done, if you feel ashamed about hurting someone, if you're finding it hard to forgive yourself, this card is gently calling you to release any shame, judgment, or bad feelings. To do what you need to do to let go and make amends. To remember that you're human, and as a human, you are here to learn and grow. And so is everyone else. You're not broken. You never were. You're a work in progress. We all are. You're learning and unlearning. We all are. Be gentle with yourself and in turn be gentle with others. Return to your humanity, your humanness. Remember that you are never perfect. And being human isn't about perfection. Grow and learn, but do it softly. You have God goodness in you. Remember that. Cherish that. And cherish that in others too. We're all doing the best we can. When we learn, we can choose to do something new. Commit to learning and doing better each and every day. This is what it means to be human, to embrace our humanness. Without it, we deny the shadow. And it's through facing the shadow without defense that we can learn and grow. Embrace your humanity, and you'll find it easier to embrace others and the whole world. How could you be more gentle with yourself? There we go. There we go. I'm going into the activations oracle. First card I see is the root chakra and the heart chakra. The root and the heart. That just remind me of how my grandfather said. He say root. I about to say the root. The root. The root. Let me stop. But you're pure. You're good. Someone's beating themselves up. Had a lot of guilt. A lot of shame. Could also be for yourself. Tell me more about held. Healing is taking place. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Not only are you being held, you are being healed right now. And your third eye chakra is activating, supporting your intuition, your inner knowing, your imagination, and your psychic powers. You're being held. Not only is your ancestors holding you, they're healing you. You're being held as you're healing. Tell me more about trust the seasons. Romantic love. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience of reflection of a conscious lover. A conscious lover. Lord, send me a conscious lover. That's about to be the new affirmation. Conscious. But you're going into a cycle of romantic love. Trust the seasons, the cycles of life. This is what your career is transitioning into, to feel whole and complete. Someone is aware there's a miracle happening. Some miracle places you into like some type of authority when it comes to career. Tell me more about healing is happening. Third eye. Communication, trust the process, you're not broken. What are you envisioning? There's something that you're envisioning in your mind. It's a vision that you have of yourself about being soft that needs to be changed. There's a lot of information that's being exchanged in many different forms. Remember to run every piece of information outgoing and incoming through your heart and stay in the flow of source. Yeah, there's change happening here. For some of you guys, you're manifesting this healing. Tell me more about this, the sacred waters. The water is sacred. First, the fire was spiritual. Now, the water is sacred. Okay, you have dynamic. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. These waters are replenishing you. For some of you guys, these are your tears. These are your tears. Oh, you're creating alchemy. Someone's definitely crying. It what is someone said? Was this a poem or something? Someone said they could knit a sweater out of their tears. You're about to create your dream life out of your tears. Don't let your tears go to waste. Your tears are powerful. For some of you guys, you might want to collect some tears now. I'm pretty sure there is some things where you collect tears, but just for you, just to remember how powerful that is. Soul cleansing. Put them in crystals. Let them fall over some crystals when you're crying. Your tears are powerful. This is synergy. You're about to be in this synergy energy. And this synergy, this is like just that free um energy. A new reality, giving birth to a new reality here. Um Relating in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It's just you're becoming dynamic. You'll be amazed at what your tears can do. Don't underestimate the power of your tears. That speaks volumes for me because I was a crybaby. And from as long as I could remember, I heard, don't nobody care about those tears. Shut up all that crying. So what that makes me turn into an adult who would feel like crying this week. But I'm still a goddamn crybaby, okay? But don't underestimate your tears. Tell me more about the Great Mother. Transition. Transition. Stop being so hard. Fall into her arms. You are being blessed with discernment right now. You're about to know what you can fall into and what you can't. Being able to view the world around you with inner peace, balance, and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever changing nature of the existence of our life, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. This is how you allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Surrender to the Great Mother. Surrender to the universe. Tell me more about the breathing rose. I knew that root chakra was going to come out. Healing. The root chakra stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well in the physical world. Being secure here. You don't feel secure here. That's why you ain't falling into the universe. You don't trust it. Some of you guys, you ask God, like, God, what the hell type people you got me down here with, or what is going on? Like, you don't feel secure here. The security is coming to you. Some of you guys, you've been placed around people to make you feel like you aren't secure here. But security is definitely coming to you. In your body, secure with your body, and secure in the physical world. You have conception. You're manifesting. Pregnancy, manifestation, lots of things. Tell me more about the rose garden. It's just beautiful. Compassion here. The overall energy is compassion. The frequency, this is compassion to yourself. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment, yourself without judgment, and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our hearts and into the world. This is you standing by yourself without judgment, not judging yourself from what you've done. The rose garden is letting you know you were never kicked out of the garden. And I feel like this has a lot to do with women. Oh, wow. And look, I just shut up, okay? At the bottom of the deck, divine masculine. There's a need for you to look at yourself without judgment. You're good, no matter what anyone tells you. You're trying to figure out life too, just like we are trying to figure out life. Divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. People, you know what? I never hear about how kind divine masculine is. Divine masculine is kind and wise. We don't hear about how kind divine masculine. We hear about being the boss, and usually this day and age, divine masculine, they confuse being a boss with being an asshole or being overly arrogant. They lose that big thing of kindness. So are they really divine masculine? Or are they divine feminine? A toxic divine feminine. I don't know. That's food for thought. Okay. I don't hear that. I don't hear that nowhere. How kind divine masculine is. Nowhere. It's power, control, authority, handling. You can't do this. That. They almost make it seem like divine masculine is mean. But he gets things done. And he fine. It's like, let me stop y'all. I need my coffee. I just need my coffee. The little things. The little things. Shout out to Divine Masculine. All right, let's try to pop out the deck. Books. Write the book. Somebody out there, write the book. Listen, if you writing a book, you need somebody to edit your book. Oh no, not edit. Let me stop now. Hold on. You want somebody to read, look at a couple pages, send it to me. We gonna get these books out, y'all. One way or another. Send it to me. I got y'all. I'll read it. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Get them books out. Write your experience. Somebody has a story that's going to heal like the world. Somebody has a story. And this story, somebody tried to stop you from speaking about it. May have had issues happening with your mouth. If you ever had issues happening with your mouth that you couldn't physically talk, something may have tried to stop you. Also, someone's blue flame is activated here. You got a past life issue. The situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. Yeah, I can feel that. Past energy. Here's the third eye chakra coming out twice. It's safe for you to see the energy of love. It's safe in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. And love. It's safe for you to see the energy of love and love. It is safe. You don't feel safe though. And you have your heart chakra here. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. And you have workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is a part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. All right. Okay. So that is your morning inspo. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.